Hello, friends. Today I will be reviewing a ride I've taken recently in an area just southwest of St. Louis, Missouri, also known as Wing of the Dragon. Highway 195 is located along I-44, approximately 50 miles outside of St. Louis, and runs between Sullivan and Potosi, Missouri. Hopefully these maps provide you more context and location. Now let's get on with the review. Now, I'm not sure why Highway 185 received the name Wing of the Dragon, but that's what the locals call it. I suspect it was a dealership that probably coined the name to generate business, but either way, I'm not sure why. Now, when you come in and you take that Sullivan exit, you come through, you'll get to the road fairly quickly, and within probably a couple of miles, you're going to start seeing these trees. I mean, it's going to come right at you pretty quickly. You'll be in the park, Merrimack Park area, within a couple of miles, but you won't really see the real grandeur of it probably till you get about 3 or 4 miles further in. So let's go do a quick breakdown of the road. I'll break it down into different categories. Road condition. Road was excellent. You know, no potholes, no rough areas as of October of 2020 when I rode this road. So I had 31 to 33 miles of just smooth road surface. The level of difficulty is probably light, moderate, maybe closer to heavy light. There were a lot of curves. The curves were nice sweeping curves with an occasional complex steep curve. In fact, there's one curve on this route that people warn you of that it will come up on you pretty quickly if you're not careful. So do be aware of some of the speed limits. I have heard of some people refer to it as the devil's elbow, and they have talked about there being plastic and debris within the grass as you drive by. I didn't stop to look, but it is something to definitely be aware of. And the speed actually varies between 20 miles an hour to all the way up to 55 miles an hour, depending on where you are. And there are times when you have a chance for an open runway where you could basically kick it in a little bit faster if you wanted to. There are some dangers with this road, however. Traffic. This is a major road between Potosi and Sullivan, so you probably have people coming back and forth. There are various bus stops, so you'll notice that there are areas where buses will stop to pick up kids, and that leads to the other part. There are a lot of people that live along this road. It's a rural road, but you find a lot of houses and everything here, and hence there are a lot of entryways. And there can be a chance for road debris as well. With these entryways, I've noticed they're mostly made of gravel, and there are 1 or 2 roads that feed into this, which have some gravel to them, so that gravel can sometimes spill over onto the main road. In addition, you have the issue with the trees. Now, I didn't have a chance to stop and look at the trees and see what they were, but in Missouri, a lot of the native trees tend to be self-pruning. That means that the trees will actually the branches can't fall at any time. So you may have a lot of branches, sticks, and things like that in the road at any one point that you just can't predict. In addition, you may have nuts and stuff like that that fall in the road. In addition, like for this time of year in October, where you're getting close to where the leaves fall for the winter, you could have leaves on the road too. So do be cautious. The scenery is really pretty good. You have a lot of tree coverage. Probably well over half the road, half the 30 miles or better or more is just tree coverage. So it's particularly nice right around the time of this filming, which is October 2020, when you're getting close to the crest and the colors move. It is near Merrimack State Park, so you have an opportunity to explore the various parts that the park has to offer. There's caves in the area, things like that. And we do cross through the river area, so you can see the Merrimack River, maybe in some cases, if you want to stop. When's the best time to go? I'd say the best time to go is between 10 and 2 on a weekday. Primarily, you avoid the school buses and the kids coming through, and people get to work. I've not been here on a weekend, but I suspect the weekend you get a lot of the tourism, and you get a lot of the other bikes and stuff coming through. And maybe the summer might be good. It's hard to say, but just my thought. So my final review. This is not for adrenaline seekers. If you're coming here thinking you're going to the Tail of the Dragon, you're going to be a little disappointed. The complexity of this isn't nearly as bad as the Wing of the Dragon, but it does require you to maintain some speeds because of the things you can't predict, like people coming through from home, coming out and spilling out onto the roadway, the different debris, stuff like that that you can't really predict driving through and everything. So it's really a hard road to open up and just let it go on. And you could even see there's train tracks. The Highway 21, you can go up toward the Mark Twain Forest and really enjoy the roads out there. So there's all kinds of options for you to choose from here. So my overall rating is good. If I had to rate it from 1 to 10, I'd rate it probably somewhere around a 6 for the scenic view, but I won't rate it any higher because of potential traffic and dangers and things like that. And, I do plan on posting a few more videos on this road. My idea that I want to do is show you the road going from Sullivan to Potosi, the full road. You can hear me commenting as I'm driving. Those will be coming shortly. I'll probably break them up so that you're not getting a huge chunk at once, but maybe 7 to 10 minutes, something like that at a time. So stay tuned for those videos. I hope you appreciate this review. In the end, what I would say is, if you're coming from California or you're coming from New York or something like that, I wouldn't come here precisely for the road. But if you're coming through the area, definitely check out this road. And I must say it's also worth it if you're coming down the interstate or somewhere to take the extra time to drive the extra 30 miles or 60 miles round trip to check this out. If you're driving through it, if you're local, definitely take this road. It's a beautiful road. That's what I would recommend all of you. So for anybody who comes across this video, if you've ridden this road, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts, how you enjoyed it, what you thought some of the better parts of it were. And if you have a ride local to your area worth bringing up, go ahead and post a video and mention it in the comments here as well. And one more thing, if you like this video, please click that like button. And if you haven't already, click subscribe. And I'll see you next time on the roads.